Hello and welcome to Akancha Against Harassment, your Cyber Safety 101 podcast. Today I'm really upset recording this podcast because what I'm about to tell you is not pleasant. And this is not even the first in series. Few weeks ago, I received a desperate email from a teenager on my helpline who told me about how she's ashamed of an experience she has gone through. She refused to tell me more about it at that point in time, but I knew that if she has reached out, it's a cry for help. And a couple of weeks of persuasion, persistent, remaining in touch with her, she decided to finally talk to me. I'm very saddened to tell you about what I heard. Her own uncle, her father's elder brother, or chacha as we call in India, had forcibly taken some compromising pictures of her. And he had been abusing her for last couple of years, threatening and blackmailing her that he will leak the pictures online if she spoke about it. And of course, constantly reminding her of family honor. This kid tried to bring up this topic with her mother in many ways, but she's still petrified. When she refused to stay with this said uncle for a couple of days, when her parents were traveling out of town, she was severely scolded and reminded not to be stubborn and arrogant. This obviously started impacting her studies, her mental health, and she said that she often contemplated taking her own life. Her uncle is of course well aware of her fear, and he knows that she won't speak up. He's been telling her that girls like her have no future now. Her pictures will soon be sold on CDs and she'll be nothing but a porn star. Can you imagine this poor kid's state? How I'm going to handle this is a different matter altogether. And now I know exactly how to intervene and what actions need to be taken. But I want to remind you at this point in time that 82% of sexual crimes online in India are against minors. And over 90% of the cases, offenders are known to children. I have said this before, I'm saying it again. Please listen to your children. This entire fear we put into their heads of not questioning elders, respect authority, elders are like gods, elders can never do anything wrong, don't speak up against family members because ghar ki izzat and all of that, are crippling their critical thinking. They are completely confused. And even after battling their fears, when they do approach you, they're often not heard or they're told to keep quiet. You're scarring that child forever. Last week, a 9th standard kid in Delhi committed suicide. She had long been complaining of abuse from her teachers and principal, but parents refused to take that seriously. Fearing that she will be failed in her examination, she hung herself. 9th standard kid. And why would you not take that complaint seriously? Children are very, very sharp today. So if they have some trauma to speak about, it's your responsibility to give them that confidence. They're also very vulnerable. They might get influenced. They might feel threatened, intimidated. They might even make a bad choice. Good kids make bad decisions. But they should have enough trust in you to be able to come and speak to you. They should be able to confide. Don't teach them to be silent worshippers of elders or authorities. Respect is good, reverence is not. You allow them to question actions. Let them doubt motives of people. Most importantly, when they talk, listen carefully. Here's what I'm going to do because I'm really traumatized even listening to these stories. Very soon, hopefully in the next 2 months, I'm going to launch a trauma helpline. And what I'm going to do is get some mental health professionals, and I'm in conversation with some hospitals, and they will come online and talk to victims or to children who are not able to speak up anonymously. And I'm hoping that this step of intervention should be able to avert a few such tragedies. While we can do all of this, the first go-to safe place for any child should be parents and home. And I would urge you again and again that times are changing. Not questioning elders, treating, authorities as gods is not working anymore. And you have to be able to hear them and you have to be able to teach them, whether it's online, whether it's offline. Good is good and bad is bad. Also let them know that if they ever came to you complaining about, misbehavior of somebody known to the family, you would still listen to them. And I would just leave you with this thought that remember, education is our only hope, whether it's for parents or whether it's for children. So please keep yourself looped into what are the kind of cyber grooming attacks on children is happening in India. Be aware, be safe, and be open to listening to your children. Thank you, and talk to you soon next week. And hopefully we'll have more resolutions going forward. Thanks a lot. For everyone listening in to Akancha Against Harassment podcast, I want to make a request to you. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts in your mind, you want any more information, I hope you have my Twitter ID, which is AKANCHAS. I repeat, it's AKANCHAS. So tweet to me. Thank you.